Here's Altomare through a screen and they score. Altomare finds the lane, and I don't think it hit anybody in front. And the Panthers capitalize on their third power play opportunity.
Welcome to another episode of Behind the Paw. Today's guest is Matthew Altomare from the Pickering Panthers. Matthew, thanks for being on. How's life as a Pickering Panther right now?
Life as a Pickering Panther is awesome right now, Thomas. It's amazing. Like going to the rink with the boys, especially since we're winning so many games right now, and we're just all coming together as a group. And, you know, we're such a tight-knit group as well. And it's not just hockey that brings us together. It's what we do after the games and hanging out with the boys. And it's just been amazing so far. So all thumbs up.
Yeah, and the wins are awesome. That probably contributes to the enjoyment of being on the team. You've been on the Pickering Panthers for a long time. You're the longest tenured player on the team right now. This has got to be one of the better Pickering Panthers teams that you've seen.
You know what? I'm very fortunate because going into this organization, the Panthers were sort of on an uphill climb right when I joined. So, and then when Rob took over the team, he really started making it, you know, a really great place to play, and Rico as well. And now, I mean, coming here, the hard work that's been put into this team from everyone, it's just been amazing to play here. And I'm so glad that I could finish out probably my last junior year as a Pickering Panther. It's amazing.
And some of that hard work might have shown as well in that last game you had at home versus the Burlington Cougars. That was a game that if you won that game, you would for momentarily be the best team in the OJHL points wise. And that was a game where you really handled the Burlington Cougars, and that's no slouch of a team.
Little John, a shot for the point, rebound in front, big save, they score. Here's an experienced player, the overager Christos Rodas, drops it off, Rodas gets it back, beautiful play in front, they score. Tic-tac-toe, Lucas Rowe. It's 4-0 Pickering Panthers.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, the boys, we have that certain confidence about us, and we know that when we're going up against a top team, we feel that we're the best team in the OJ and no one could take us. So in my opinion, we just went in with that confidence and swagger, and we just did what we do. Like, we're skilled enough to compete with any team, and I believe any junior team in Canada. So the boys were pumped before that game, and we showed what we can do and put a great effort in. When we work hard, anything can happen, right? So.
All right, I want to dig into your hockey career a little bit, and there's pretty much no one else on the team that you can say is more born and raised in Pickering, Ontario. You played for the Ajax Pickering Raiders growing up. Now you're a Pickering Panther. Tell me what it was like to play hockey in Pickering growing up, and for all these years as well.
Hockey in Pickering, we've always had a certain, you know, it's more of a hardworking sort of city, you know. When Ajax Pickering, we were never the favorite to win anything. We were never, you know, we always competed with Whitby as well back when in minor hockey. So that would be our rival. And most of the times we did lose, but winning in Pickering is like a big thing for kids that play in Pickering. It was always like, we need to win. We need to prove ourselves. We need to put Pickering on the map, because Pickering, you need to show what you can do to get the recognition. And, you know, even with the Panthers going into that organization, we weren't the top, but as people started coming in and building within Pickering, it you know, it's just an amazing place to play. I'm glad that I got to grow up here. It's a great city. And I can't wait if we go further into the playoffs to really see the fans and everyone come out and support us and get the boys going.
So there's something extra special for you to win in Pickering if you guys can get it done this year. I
believe so, because, you know, especially because this is my hometown, and I've been playing with this organization for 4 years now. And, you know, the COVID season that took us off the other year, you know, shut us short, which I believe we would have won that year as well. We won the virtual one, but I want to see, you know, Pickering get the recognition it deserves. And, you know what I mean? Being a hometown kid, it'd be extra special for me to have that Pickering Panthers championship banner or whatever they give us, you know, it'd be really special for me.
So what was that specific thing that got you into playing hockey as a young boy playing it in Pickering?
To be honest, I didn't start my hockey career in Pickering. I started in Malvern, which is down the road in Scarborough, because of my uncle. He one day went up to my dad with my cousin, because my cousin was playing in Malvern, and my uncle was went up to my dad and said, "Hey, your son wants to play hockey, you know, when he's 3." And I'm like, my dad's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "I don't know." And he brought me to the rink, and I remember going to the rink, and he saw me go out and I'd fall and I'd cry and lose my mind. And he's like, "Yeah, I can't do this." And my uncle's just like, "Keep bringing him, right? Keep bringing him." So my dad did that. After the first year, I was all hockey. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know, waking him up 5 a.m. in the morning. We got to go to a skate. And then I think it was my second year select. I switched over to Pickering and played mite for the Pickering Panthers as a kid, tyke hockey. And it just grew from there. I went to the GTHL for a year, but then ended up back in my hometown, Ajax Pickering, for the rest of my, until now, right? Pickering. So it's been pretty special to stay most of my career in Pickering as well. So.
All right, let's pick up the story from there then. You go to the Ajax Pickering Raiders. Tell me the process. I know it was like a couple of years for you now, but tell me the process of going from Ajax Pickering to starting in the OJHL. What was how did that go down?
So I think the talk started when it was around OHL Cup time. That was a big tournament, as you know, for most kids that are up and coming going into the draft and junior hockey after. So I remember the coach was scouting me there. It wasn't Rob at the time. It was Dave Demarinis, and he was watching my games. And basically, after my junior year, he said, "Hey," or after my minor midget year, he said, "Hey, you might have a chance of making our team and being a big role with us." So I committed to going and pursuing my career in Pickering after. I ended up playing a year midget after, because back then I was more of an offensive defenseman type of game, and he needed to see me develop more with the puck. And he felt that going to midget and being one of the top players on that team and really developing and creating more of a confidence for myself to excel at the junior level the year after would be more beneficial for my hockey career. And it probably was. I had a great year in midget with the Ajax Pickering Raiders. We won the OMHAs. It was a great group of guys. We went to the finals of the provincial championships. We were really snubbed. We should have went to TELUS Cup, which was really upsetting. But hey, you know what? It was a great year for me as well. Personally, I put up a good amount of points, and not even that, just winning the OMHAs was really nice. And we did it against our rival Whitby. Of course, they didn't have all the talent that they did like they did back in minor midget, but hey, it was still nice to win, you know. And my last year of minor hockey was really nice. So, and then after that year, I went to camp at Pickering, and they said, "Hey, Matt, we have the spot for you on the team." And I'm like, "Great, like I'm ready to start," because Pickering, for one, was close to home for me, and being a Pickering Panther is amazing. They have a great facility and a great group of, you know, even when people come and go out, the group stays together. And our strength coach, Steve McGeechee, and Billy at the rink, like they're always there. They're always there to help support us and be there for us. So it's just a comfort group for me. And, you know, this organization's amazing.
So had there been a season last year, you actually would have been a member of the Stouffville Spirit, I believe.
Yeah.
But you ended up coming back here to the Pickering Panthers. Was that your decision? Did someone give you a call from the organization, or was this something you wanted to do to play your overager season in Pickering?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know what? To be honest, this summer, the past 2 years, I virtually didn't play hockey at all. I mean, this summer as well, like I was on the ice, to be honest, 4 times. And I'm like, I'm going to school right now. As you know, I'm at Durham College. And I said to myself, if, you know, I had that itch because I haven't been playing hockey for a long time. And I went out to play men's league with a couple of my buddies in the summer for fun. And I started to get, you know what, I can still do this, right? I can still be a help. So I basically talked to Kenny, and I said, Kenny Burrows of Stouffville, and I said, you know, I really want to finish out my career in Pickering as a hometown kid. And he said I have permission to talk to Rob, and I called Rob, and Rob was completely open to it. He said, you know, Alti, we love you, and we'd love to have you back. And they worked something out. And thank God, because I couldn't see myself in any other jersey in the OJ. I love Pickering, and it's my city, right? So I'm just like ecstatic that they got a deal done. And, you know, I put the work in. It was a little tough for me to get back at the beginning, get my cardio back and everything, because I've been off for so long. But as soon as I started getting back into the rhythm of things. It was really nice to see, and I'm glad it was with the Pickering Panthers.
Well, we're happy to have you back, Matthew, for sure. I know you're a big part of the defensive part of this team. Do you have a favorite moment or something that stands out as a member of the Pickering Panthers with your career you've had here so far?
Moment with Pickering Panthers. Individually, I'll say after my first season, I remember I won Most Improved Player, and I started out my junior career kind of rough. I was, in and out of the lineup, and towards the halfway mark of the season, I really just told myself, every chance that I get, just go out and make the best of it. Don't put too much pressure on myself. By the end of the season, I was playing bigger minutes, and I just ended up making a real breakthrough. And as the team, it would probably be winning the playoff series against Georgetown there, like just sweeping them. And, I really thought we had something special, and maybe more greater moments are yet to come, right? Because this team here, I think we have something really special. So we'll see, right? We could get better.
We're hoping for a deep playoff run for sure, but a really strong team. I want to get a little bit of insight on what Pickering Panthers fans can expect down the stretch. I know you got the Aurora Tigers, who aren't necessarily breathing down your neck right now in the North Division, but they're a team that are starting to come up. There's definitely some scary teams in the West. Who are some of those teams that you're watching out for down the stretch here?
Teams that are watching out for down the stretch would probably be, Milton. We always have close games with them. They're a really fast team. Burlington as well. I know that they're definitely, the next time we see them, hopefully maybe in the playoffs, they're going to be really upset about what happened at home with us, and they're going to come out with a different mentality and a different effort. We're going to have to be ready for that. Aurora, we also need some payback on those guys. I remember last game that we played them, they beat us. Unfortunately, I was out of the lineup with a groin injury. So I kind of want my pickings at them too, that, and then Collingwood as well. They're a tough team in our division. Every time we play them, they come out to play hard. And for the most part, those teams will be playing against more. I can't speak further later down, but I'm pretty confident we'll be seeing top teams as well, like North York and Toronto Junior Canadians, maybe in the later rounds. So, just looking forward to that as well.
So Matthew, this is your last year in the OJHL. It's your overager season. Do you have any hockey aspirations, or what are your plans for the future with regards to hockey?
To be honest, I'm enjoying myself in Pickering right now. I have offers right now from some Division III schools down south, and hopefully maybe a CIS school calls maybe towards the end of the season. But to be honest, I'm taking one day at a time with Pickering, and I'm happy with whatever happens after the season. I'm pretty content on just seeing what happens after the season. I'm no pressure on myself. That's the best part about this year. I'm just going out there, having fun, just putting my best effort to what I can give to the team, and that's all I want to do, to be honest.
Well, you guys look like you're having fun out there, Matthew. I know every time you touch the puck, someone thinks that something might happen offensively with your puck skills and all that. So we're hoping for more of that in the future, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Appreciate the opportunity to do this interview.